Alright, boys and girls, after not even reaching the final last year, the focus of the Save, it just has to be winning the Champions League. Currently, we're on top of our group, but in today's episode, we're versing Chelsea. Arguably the most difficult team in our group. Actually, I'd say objectively the most difficult team in our group. At least we're at home, but if we drop points here, second place might be a good target for us. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 15th episode of the FM22 Bayern Munich Save with me, Raxo FM, where today we are versing Chelsea, and then you're watching me verse Hanover, because we love Hanover, and it's just the next game afterwards, and we could be going top of the table if we win it. Hey, important stuff going on here, as well as potentially staying top of the table in our Champions League group. Our first Champions League episode of the Save, well, not the Save, the season. And hopefully you're going to enjoy it. If you are going to enjoy it, make sure you smash that like button, as well as subscribing to the Raxo FM YouTube channel so you don't miss daily-ish Football Manager content coming your way. It's not daily-ish, but I just say that. Can we please smash 6 likes on today's video? I know that's a low target, but sometimes you just got to have your low expectations and have them be smashed. Since last time we saw each other, I've played quite a number of football games, including a 1-0 loss to VfL Augsburg. We got there in the end. And yeah, the rest were very good wins. Most notably a 2-0 win against Villarreal away from home, showing that we are definitely the most dominant side in our Champions League group, early on at least. And a 7-0 and a 7-1 win in the Bundesliga. Oh no, you saw that. Yeah. Okay, so it was just these games. But some good results in there. And also some not great results. But we're jumping into this game against Chelsea without any further ado. And we have officially confirmed, by the way, that we are going to be signing Bastoni in the summer. But for now, this is the team that we're going with. A little bit rotated because it is the Champions League. And Nana getting a chance in between the sticks. I completely back him. I mean, if we didn't have Neuer, he would be comfortably the best goalkeeper at the football club. And I would be very happy to be able to say that. We've got a very strong 11, even with a good rotation going on. This Chelsea side has Benzema, Zabarini. I mean, I've never really heard of him, but I'm sure he's not half bad if Chelsea are starting him. 5 at the back formation. It's an interesting one. Is it going to lead to a good defensive performance and some counter-attacking opportunities? I have a feeling it's not. We're just too good. We just are too good. Kimmich is going to throw the ball in. Sane picks it up. Sane to whip a ball in. He doesn't whip it. No, he does eventually. Mbappe can't get on the end of it though. Davies looking to create some space, looking to create a ball. He does play it in for Mbappe. Mbappe loses it though. Not the best start to this highlight, but I have a feeling we're going to win it back. Even though Chelsea are knocking the ball around pretty solidly right now. I told you we were going to win it back. I didn't tell you we were going to score though. But we have. It's Thomas Muller coming off the bench. Well, not off the bench, but off the bench from last game, because he wasn't starting the last game. He doesn't start for us anymore. Bruno Fernandes is playing so well, he's not starting. But Muller clearly showing that he's got the ability and the attacking positioning to start our games, because he's scored a goal there. 23 minutes gone. They're on the ball, but they give it straight back to us. Kimmich into Tomori, into Llorente. He probably should be getting a rest here, but I don't know. I just couldn't come up with anyone to replace him. Sane puts in Muller, looking for his second, and he probably should have actually hit the target there. Not the best shot we've ever seen from him, but definitely close to going into the bottom corner, so I'm not going to get too upset with him. James into Benzema, definitely going to be a threat in real life if he was in the Chelsea team. I imagine in this game he's going to be pretty half decent as well. He's on the ball here, trying to go past our players, but he doesn't quite have the pace, so he plays it out to Reece James. Reece James back into Kante, into Lukaku. And that is the danger man that we need to keep an eye on. That is the worry. And that is poor defensively. Boys, come on. We need to pick it up. Let's get some man marking going on. They've only had 2 shots though, so we shouldn't be too concerned. But realistically, Lukaku and Benzema and even Mason Mount only really need 1 or 2 chances to actually finish their dinner. So as long as we don't give them too many more, I think we should be okay. Here's a man that doesn't need more than 1 chance to finish his dinner. Robert Lewandowski. If he's onside, we've gone 2-0 up. I have no idea, but I'm acting like it was a goal. It was a goal. Let's go. It looked onside to me, but Really wasn't sure. I wasn't paying that much attention. Great pass through by Muller. Yeah, he's timed that perfectly. Not even watching the replay. Very good finish. And I feel like that stamps on our dominance in this first half. And I would say, sort of guarantees the fact that we're going to win it. We're going to win this game. There's no way we're losing it from here. Sane going around the corner, trying to whip a ball in, finds Mbappe. Lewandowski's there to pick up the scraps. 3-0. Game, set, match. Champions League group. Win guaranteed. Let's go, boys and girls. Okay, now we're starting to think who needs to have a rest and who doesn't really need to be on the pitch. So Mbappe is looking tired and he is one of our more crucial players. So we're going to bring Musiala on and play him on attack. And Llorente, even though he isn't that tired, he plays a lot of football, that man. So we'll give Guerrero a crack as a deep line playmaker. I just feel like he's got the ability to play that role with his stats. And if you actually look at his player profile thing, he's got the dark green for central midfielder. What does that mean? Accomplished? Or it means he can do it pretty well. So we'll see if he can do it pretty well in today's game here. Rudiger out to Chilwell. I feel like those two players will be like, what have I done to get subbed at half time? But really, I actually just want them fully fit for league games. Anana into Hernandez. Hernandez all the way up to Musiala. The fresh legs. Switches over to Sane. Sane looking for Lewandowski in the middle. It's a goal. It's a goal. It's not a goal. It is a goal. I mean, it wasn't the goal that I expected, but Eriksen nodding it down to Musiala, smashing it into the top bins. And it's 4-0. And I'm going to skip the replay because otherwise we're going to be here all day, boys and girls. We are smashing these goals in for fun. I feel like we haven't even seen many, I think maybe one or two highlights that have not been goals. So we're not having our time wasted here by Footy Manager. We're seeing pure goals. See, again, pure goals. Would have preferred to keep the clean sheet, boys. But hey, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some, and sometimes Lewandowski gets brought off by Adeyemi, and that is exactly what we're going to do for the last couple of minutes of this game. If this man could pick up a goal, I think he kind of needs it. He hasn't been the best lately. He's not been playing a whole lot, to be fair to him, but he would go for a wee confidence boost if he puts one in the back of the net here, especially against a side like Chelsea, even though we are winning 4-1. But still, I would like to see it. Musiala, are you going to give it to us? Are you going to give it to... No, he went for the selfish option. I think the chance is over as well. Unless Davies can whip out something magical here. We're definitely still in with a shot, actually. Muller, Davies, someone's got to shoot this at some point. We've had like 3 chances to shoot, and we just haven't. Muller, turn and shoot, boys. Come on, like, the chance is gone, I believe. I don't think this is a real highlight anymore. I think this is just us playing it around and seeing what happens. See, I told you. What did I say? Okay, it's clearly a real highlight, actually. Maybe we haven't seen the chance yet. Musiala, Adeyemi, I told you he was going to score. He needed that. He scored 7 goals this year. He does not need that for confidence. He will survive. 7 goals, where did they come from? I swear he had played like 2 games this year. 7 goals. When did he score 7 goals? I mean, clearly he scored 1 here, so that's 6 that I don't know about, though. DFB-Pokal, maybe? I think we've only played 1 of those games, though. Gosh, he's not doing bad, is he? We didn't need to sign Jovic at all, actually. Jovic is not getting game time. I feel quite bad for him, actually, because he's definitely got the ability to be a rotation option. Are we going to score again? Musiala looking for a ball into the mixer. Plays it back to Eriksen, into Davies, all the way into Musiala. He's got to be off. There's no way he's on from there. There's a chance still on. The chance is still on. We probably should have scored that, to be fair, based off our finishing in this game. 3 minutes to go. Game, set, match. 5-1 win. Dominance. Absolute dominance. And I have a feeling we're not going to get the same result against this Hanover team. I don't know why. I just think that they'll give us a run for their money and we'll kind of struggle. But as long as we win like 3-0, I'll be pretty stoked. Alright, so now if we win this game, we're not going top, but we are, 1 point away from going top with a game in hand. So realistically, we'll be going top eventually, but we just have more games to play. This is the squad that we're going with for today's game. Very similar, just Fernandes, Goretzka, I think Upamecano and Neuer coming in. So very similar, shows the quality that we've got on this team, that we can rotate and have it still look insane. Fernandes hopefully will put on a good showing because there is a lot of competition for that central attacking midfield spot. We've got Eriksen that can do a job there. Fernandes, Muller, Musiala. We could even put Gnabry or Sane in there if we need to. Goretzka can also do a job. There's so many people that can play that role. And currently, Fernandes is the one that's playing well enough to lock it down. But who knows how long that will be for. But after 25 minutes of this game, I'm already proving the fact that my prediction was right. I'm going to sneeze, though. Okay, so you just missed the shot. Did you see the shot, or did you just miss the... Anyway, we didn't score from that. I sneezed, so I paused it. But I've continued the recording, obviously. And we've got another corner. Bruno Fernandes to swing it in. Doesn't create an opportunity. I told you that we would find this more difficult than the game against Chelsea. I have no idea why, but it's just a thing that I felt like was going to happen. I still think we're going to win it, but there's not as much dominance going on. 6 shots to their 1, and no real highlights to speak of. That free kick was pretty average, and not really that optimistic of a position. Here we've got a corner. If we score from this, it's just realistically statistics that we're getting. You know, it's probability. What chance? There we go. Luck. That's what I was going for. Because you score a couple of free kicks, and now we're just winning a penalty. You know, like, we're not putting in a good performance here. We're getting lucky. I think that one is just inside the box. It's not a penalty, actually. We're getting unlucky here. And we're not performing to the best of our ability. Is it going to be Bruno Fernandes to swing it in? He does swing it in, but it's nowhere near the opportunity that we wanted from that. And actually, this could be a real banana skin situation if we are to drop points here. Upamecano, come on. He's won the pen. He's pointed to the spot. He has pointed to the spot. They're checking it on VAR, and we're saying penalty. There we go. Lewandowski to take it, to put us 1-0 up, and I would say to basically guarantee a win. The only way they're getting points here is a 0-0 draw, and we do put it in the back of the net. Now I'm calm. Now I'm comfortable. I'm still standing by the fact that I don't think it's going to be as comfortable as a 5-1 win against Chelsea, which bothers me because we do have a best 11 out there, and Chelsea are a much better team than this, but this is definitely not good enough. We need to be playing a lot better, and I'm already going to substitute Sane off and bring... We're going to bring Gnabry on, because he has played well this year when I have played him. And now I need to blow my nose. So if something happens, well, I guess I'll just deal with it for a second while this highlight's going on. Mbappe's in there. I've got my tissue ready. Davies, come on, score a goal or something. Hurry up. Davies, Gnabry, foul in there. Did anyone see that? Foul over there. I pointed with my finger, but then I remembered you can't see my finger. Kimmich, goal. There we go. Okay, I'm blowing my nose. There we go. It was a quick blow of the nose. So you just missed the celebration. He did a cartwheel for reference, actually. That was quite a cool celebration. I feel bad that you missed that. But Kimmich just poking it in there, making it 2-0 just after the halftime break. My team talk clearly riled them up. It's shown them that we are going to be competing against the best. And if we can't beat teams like Hanover convincingly, then it is going to be a cause for concern. So after 65 minutes in this one, we're now looking a lot more comfortable. And I don't think there's any way we're dropping points here. Gnabry moving on. Mbappe can't get onto the end of that, but he does eventually tackle it off them and really should be finishing that for one of the best players in the world. That's a pretty guaranteed goal you would expect. Davies is... No! Going to bring Hendricks on that left-hand side. Not because I dislike Guerrero, but just because Hendricks hasn't gone much game time, and Guerrero did play that last one, so we'll bring Davies off and bring him on, see what happens in this highlight. Gnabry hitting the woodwork there. Great opportunity to go 3-0 up, but I think we're just going to have to accept the fact that it's only going to be a 2-0 win here, unless we score here, actually. Hey, good save by the goalkeeper. Is that the highlight, or is there more to come? Because that seemed like it went straight at the goalkeeper, and when it goes straight at the goalkeeper, normally that means there's more to come. I think there's more to come. There's clearly more to come, actually. Are we getting the ball? They're going to clear it, and we're going to win it. That's exactly what's going to happen. Look, Llorente, Upamecano, Kimmich, and now they've got players forward. We pass it past them. Lewandowski, Bruno Fernandes, Llorente, into Lewandowski, and he finishes his dinner. What a goal. What a chip over the top of the goalkeeper, making it 3-0 on the night. I mean, is there even any tension anymore in these games? We just expect to win every one. To be fair, we did lose 1-0 to Augsburg the other day. But still, 5 minutes ago in this one, dominant performance. Final substitution is going to be made, and it's going to be Adeyemi to come on for... No, Musiala to come on for Mbappe. Very poor day at the office. Very poor episode for Mbappe, actually, to be fair to him. No, it is being fair to him. Because if I was being unfair, I would say it was shambolic. Disappointing is pretty fair, because it has been very disappointing. And subpar for the man. He knows that he can do a lot better than this, especially with that 1-on-1 chance. Oh, that should have been a goal. One more chance, one more goal potentially. Hernandez moving it forward, looks for some space, plays it back to Hendricks, coming off the bench with fresh legs. We've got a whole new left-hand side, so I like the fact that we're focusing play down it for now. It is working, it is creating chances. Lewandowski into Musiala, not quite finishing his dinner, but we're not going to complain. We're going to accept the fact that we are winning. We are winning 3-0 in this one, so no matter what, it's a decent result, and no matter what, we are still looking very good. To finish top of the Bundesliga at this point in time and top of the Champions League. It's a long season for both of them. We'll see what happens. There'll be some twists and turns along the way. Next episode, we will be back for... Why is there no Champions League game for ages? I guess we'll be back for the Feyenoord one. Because these two, that'll be a dead episode. But hey, it's the luck of the draw, boys and girls. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like this video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new around here. I'll see you all later.